to say it. Welcome in, Falcons fans, to Falcons Today by Chat Sports. My name is Moose. I've got no voice, but I've got plenty to say. Here's the first thing that you need to know. Good teams find ways to win football games. Bad teams find ways to lose football games. And today you showed everybody in the NFL why this is a bad football team. Not because the players don't have talent. They have plenty of it. There's loads of talent on offense and on defense. But you know the reason the Falcons lost this football game. It starts with giving up 450 yards through the air to Bryce Young. And trust me, we'll break down which players need to be fired into the sun here in just a little bit. But I'll ask you this question first. Is it finally time to clean house? Terry, Arthur, Rich. You lost 5 in a row. Back-to-back overtime losses. At home. Fans are booing. It's bad. Start doing something about it, Terry. Otherwise, you are going to lose your job. Just like Raheem is going to lose his job. Just like Zach's going to lose his job. Everybody's going to be fired. It was terrible today. I thought you did a great job, believe it or not, of stopping the run. I mean, you limited Rico Dowdle on the ground to a pretty decent amount. But you just forgot how to cover anybody. I mean, it's Bryce Young, dude. It's Bryce Young. And I get it. Bryce plays well against the Falcons. Excuse me. That's the best performance of his career. It's not even close. It's the best performance of his career. And it came against you, Raheem. So we could go back and forth about whose fault this really is. The bottom line of today's episode, good teams find ways to win. And you were up 21-7. 21-7. And you couldn't do it. I'm going to break down the performances here by some players. And we're going to start with the defense. And then we're going to move to the offense. But Natrone Brooks. Where do I begin, man? Do you deserve a spot on an NFL roster? I would demote your ass back down to the practice squad so quickly. You give up a burner of a touchdown to Xavier Legette. Burnt toast, my friend. And then the very next play. No. Not the next drive, not the next quarter, not later on in the game. The next play, you fumble the football on the opening kickoff. Goodbye. Sayonara, sister. Play Kobe Bryant every snap. That guy has toughness. That guy has grit. That guy's got fire and passion and an ultimate will to win. Play him. Play him forever over Natrone Brooks. Good God. It was awful. And then also, defensively speaking, Caden Ellis needs a contract extension today, tomorrow, next week. James Pierce Jr. balled out today. Jalen Walker is getting better every single game. A.J. Terrell had moments today where he was excellent. Gave up a couple of passes here and there, but for the most part, this team, when they need to make plays, makes plays. And yet somehow we do just enough to fuck it all up. I've never seen anything like it. I haven't. I mean, I just can't. And on a day where Bijan Robinson excels, on a day where Drake London excels, on a day where Michael Penix Jr. plays his ass off, gets injured, and then Kirk Cousins comes in and can't finish the job. It's embarrassing. This team is embarrassing. This team's a joke. Team's a joke. And I hate saying that because I love watching this team play football. I love watching them succeed. I love watching them score and be happy. I love seeing Bijan smile. Nobody smiles after these games. We all wonder the exact same thing. When is enough finally enough? Before I continue on with my thoughts, I got to tell you about my friends over at PrizePicks. You know, the weather is changing and the feeling of being right, though, never gets old. So, keep the season rolling on PrizePicks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. PrizePicks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the exact same lineup. If you would have picked the more on Bijan Robinson's touchdowns, he had 2 today. If you would have picked the more on his rushing yards, his receiving yards, you probably would have hit. All you got to do is download the app today. It takes 30 seconds to make a lineup. All you got to do is pick the player, pick the more or the less, watch your money multiply. Up to 2,000 times your cash this football season on PrizePicks. So, do me a favor, download the app. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. It's tough, man. It's tough because every single week we come in here and we do our best to be positive. And I know what you're saying. Moose, you're never positive. Moose, you're never positive. How positive are you right now? How positive are you going into this football game, being up 21-7, having one of the best first halves you've played in weeks, and then blowing it away like a magic trick? Now here's the lead. Now it's gone. Penix was noticeably better from the pocket. Still isn't that great against the blitz, but when he's got time, when he's in rhythm, when he's got those moments, man, where he lets it all loose, his hips fire, his shoulder comes forward, that ball comes off like a rocket. And his ball placement is perfect 90% of the time. And yet we have wide receivers, Darnell Mooney, that can't catch. We've got tight ends, Kyle Pitts, that don't exist on the field practically. And you've got a number 1 wide receiver that just balls out every fucking week. 17 yards a catch. You can't find a way to get it done. Bijan Robinson is the best thing to happen to the Atlanta Falcons in I don't know how long. Probably since Vic. And you're going to waste it. You're going to waste this guy's prime. You're going to waste this guy's talent. And eventually, he's going to get fed up. And he's going to say, I want out. There's a way you can fix it. There's a way you can turn it around, but it's not with these clowns. Not with these clowns coaching. You were better on 3rd down today. You actually gave Bijan the ball today. It's just an indictment. It's an indictment on good teams win games. They find ways to pull it off. Hell, the Chicago fucking Bears played awful today. Awful. And they won. You played really good for a stretch of this football game, and you lost. That's it. There's nothing else to this. It's as simple as that. It is that black and white this time. Good teams win. Bad teams lose. So, the likelihood that a coach gets fired now is much higher. I have a feeling that if anybody goes, it's Zach first. Because his offense looks... Do you notice something? His offense looks so different with Kirk Cousins at the helm versus Michael Penix. Why can't you do the same thing? You tell us every week you're running the same thing. And yet, somehow, Penix has the gimmicky offense. Kirk has a much more pro-style offense. Is it because he's a lefty? I don't know. Penix is a better player than Kirk. At this point, they are. I'm going to be honest with you, 24/7, 365. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, man. You can't like the product you're watching right now. You can't. So I'll take all the criticism. I'll take all of the people coming in the comments and telling me that I'm too negative. I am full of hate. I got that as a comment today on the live stream. You're full of hate. Nope. I just hate watching that. That's what I hate. That's all I got for you, Dirty Birds fans. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Falcons lose again. Overtime, back-to-back weeks. 30-27. Rise up. Be cool.